Thanks for coming in. So what do we have here? Neighbors caught someone dragging something out of the building in the morning. Suspect realized he was being watched and ran back inside before we could catch an ID. We have identified the victim as Alex Body, senior who lives in this dorm.
Who are our suspects and where are they?
Well, 6 suspects, college students who were enjoying a party, which was hosted by the victim before the murder. They all say that they know him, so if you want to go in and meet them, go for it.
All right, give me 30 minutes. I'll give you the murder, where the murder happened, and with what weapon.
Sure, buddy.
So, you must be Colin.
Yes, sir.
What happened there?
I accidentally stabbed myself fooling around with a fountain pen earlier.
Okay, Colin. I need your help on this one. Need to be real honest. Can you do that?
Of course, sir.
What the hell happened here?
Sir?
What happened? Why would anybody want to hurt Alex? How do you know him? What happened tonight?
Oh, okay. Well, it's Friday night, and I heard Alex was throwing a massive party. And I knew him from football. So I came over. I went up to the porch, had some beers with some people, went inside, had a few more. I played some drinking games with everybody. I played video games with Alex. I tried flirting with Veronica, and then I went upstairs and woke up in some random bedroom to the sounds of sirens.
So if I was to ask you who you thought did it, where Alex was murdered, and with what weapon, would you be able to tell me?
Well, I usually wouldn't consider myself a snitch, sir. But if I gotta save my own ass, I know Veronica was pretty pissed at Alex over something, and I saw a large knife sitting in the sink after she left.
So, you think she killed him in a fit of rage?
I don't know. All I know is that Veronica was super pissed about Alex getting freaky with her friend Jessica. I think she was mad he wasn't into her. She must have had a crush on Alex. That is why she stalked him into the kitchen instead of going upstairs with me.
Where's the kitchen?
Over there, down the stairs.
Thank you.
Am I off the hook?
Not yet, kid.
Hello, Mr. Detective.
You seem awful excited to see me.
Well, I'm innocent. I have nothing to hide. Why would I be worried?
Proving your innocence or guilt is my job. So why don't you tell me your side of the story so I can get around to figuring that out, Miss Peacock, is it?
I go by Miss Palmer, actually. I'm a journalist, so I changed my name to be taken more seriously. Also, do you really think the top graduate schools in the country would take my application seriously if they knew that I was named after a bird that literally symbolizes vanity?
I'm sorry, Miss Palmer. Please continue.
Let me first say that while I feel sorry for the victim, this is honestly such a rush for me. And I'm more than happy to help you piece together this gruesome murder.
That's nice, but all I need is your perspective of what took place here tonight. Who do you think did it?
Well, there's 2 reasons why I came here. First off, I knew Colin, Veronica, and Alex were gonna be here, and I had to be there in case something went down. And I knew Mr. Green was gonna be there, so of course I had to come.
What do you think was going down with Colin, Veronica, and Alex?
So Colin's been flirting with Veronica, who everyone knows has a girlfriend, and she's totally not into guys, especially Colin. Ugh, he's such a bro. And Alex and Veronica's ex did the nasty, so there's some high tensions there.
And who is Mr. Green?
Lance Berkowitz.
And why is Lance called Mr. Green?
It's well known that Lance, Mr. Green Berkowitz, is the guy you want to go to if you want some green. You know what I'm saying?
So the reason you're going to meet Mr. Green is...
to score some weed. I'm not on trial for wanting to smoke, am I, Mr. Detective?
No, of course not. Please tell me more about what you saw or heard here today.
As soon as I got here, I got what I came for. Colin joined Alex and I on the porch for a smoke, and we went in afterwards to meet the rest of the guests.
That's not what Colin said. He said you drank beer. And did Mr. Berkowitz not smoke with you?
Colin's probably trying to save his own ass. His father's some big-time senator, so I wouldn't be surprised if he cut himself out of anything that would get him in trouble with Daddy. And Lance doesn't even smoke, he just sells. Anyway, after smoking with Alex and Colin, I headed inside, got a layout of the area and the guests, had a quick bite to eat.
So you're scouting out the area?
I'm a journalist. I was looking for a juicy story.
Well, while looking for this story, did you see or hear anything that could help me with this case?
The nerdy-looking guy, Simon Plum. I'm not sure why he was here. Simon was moping around, though he did actually seem to have fun when he played beer pong with the guys. He was pretty good at it, too. Scarlett was nice enough to make sandwiches when we got the munchies, and she cut them into little triangles. Oh, it was so cute. And then Lance excused himself to go to the bathroom. Afterwards, I stepped outside for some fresh air, and when I came back inside, I decided to take a nap on the couch. I'm sorry to say that I don't know what happened after that.
Thank you, Miss Palmer.
I found a gun. I don't know who it belonged to, but when I went outside for some fresh air, I saw it on the ground. Could be the murder weapon. Hope that helps.
It does, thanks. So I assume you're Lance, Mr. Green Berkowitz. Care to tell me what you think went down here tonight?
So people actually call me Mr. Green? That's really uninspiring. I bet Indigo came up with that.
Why do you think Indigo came up with that nickname?
So far grown ass. She thinks she's like the next Hemingway or something.
Before we continue, care to tell me what this is?
Veronica accidentally hit me with a wine bottle. Messed up my beer pong game.
Well, sorry to hear that. Want to tell me what you're up to tonight?
Sure. I came over because Alex invited me. He, Colin, Indigo, and I were hanging out back porch. I think Simon was there too, I think. He just sat in the background staring at Indigo like a lost puppy. I doubt anyone else noticed him though.
You say you were hanging out. You mean smoking pot?
Yeah, not like it really matters, but Simon and I didn't smoke. I don't like the way it makes me cough. I have asthma. Simon wasn't really invited to smoke. Not that he would. He's kind of a goody two-shoes.
So tell me what else happened tonight.
Sure thing. After they were done smoking, we went back inside. Everyone except Indigo started playing drinking games. Simon was damn good at beer pong. After games died down, I sat on the couch by Indigo so I could watch Alex and Colin play Mortal Kombat. But she kept pestering me about how hungry she was and was begging me for more green. So I went to the bathroom to escape her for a while. When I left the bathroom, I heard Scarlett drop a plate on the kitchen floor. Must be why there's glass on the floor in there. As I was leaving the kitchen, I saw Alex getting up from the couch with Colin. Colin's hand was bleeding. He looked pretty pissed off. I think he may have gone upstairs. I went outside after that to get some fresh air. Indigo was passed out on the couch when I went outside. She was so high. I don't doubt that she was sleeping.
So you think Colin was mad at Alex?
I bet he was. I know for a fact that Colin wants to bone Veronica. And she was pretty obsessed with Alex. That's not all. Alex told me that Colin was really jealous of him because Alex was a way better player. All the ladies loved him.
You think Colin killed Alex?
I wouldn't rule it out. You know how aggressive those football bros get. I think I know someone else who could have done it.
And who's that?
I think Indigo did it. Right before you guys got here, I saw her fancy ass fountain pen on the floor near the TV. It had blood on it. I wouldn't be surprised if she killed Alex after Colin left, just so she could get a story and some pity points for her stupid fucking applications.
So let me get this straight. You think that she killed Alex over a story with a fountain pen in the lounge where anyone could see?
Just a theory. And by my estimate, everyone would have been out of the room at that point. You hear of a man dying, you recall a bloody weapon. Fearsome or not, you make an educated guess. The killer could have stabbed him, dragged him out front through the first door since no one was out front, and could have returned to the lounge with no one being the wiser.
One more thing, Mr. Green. I have a witness who claims to have found a gun outside where you said you ended up. Care to comment?
I saw a gun earlier. Thought it was Scarlett's prop gun.
Prop gun?
Yeah, man, she's a fucking actress.
Miss Valentino, pleasure to meet you.
Believe me, the pleasure is all mine.
I have a couple of questions I want to ask you about tonight's activities.
I've seen TV. I'm not saying anything until I've heard from my lawyer.
Your family is well known, has a lot of influence in this area. But I'm sure even they can't prevent you from getting into trouble with this. You see this on TV too?
Oh. So that's where that went.
Care to tell me why this is outside and why you're in possession of a legal firearm? You know this goes against the school's weapon policies, don't you?
I honestly don't know why I was outside, but I just borrowed it to practice for a play that I'm in. But I mean, you can speak to the arts department about school policy. I just used it to practice, and I guess I got a little carried away.
So I take it you're a method actress?
Not the kind that kills people, if that's what you're insinuating, detective.
Can you tell me what happened here tonight, Scarlett? And please, spare me the acting. I'm not a huge fan of the theater.
If you're looking for the killer, I would say it's Green. You know him?
Yeah, I've met him. What do you have to give me?
So start at the beginning. So, after my rehearsal ended, I got a call from Veronica, and she asked me if I was going to Alex's party tonight because she didn't want to go alone. So I called Simon to ask him if he wanted to go because he'd been pretty lonely in class, and he only agreed that he'd go when he heard that Indigo would be there. So I went inside and I had a glass of wine on the couch with Veronica, and we had a lot of laughs when everyone came in and started playing drinking games. And because Indigo had the munchies, I went to the kitchen to make sandwiches. And then Veronica joined me later, and she put the empty wine bottle on the counter because the recycling was full. And then everyone just kind of left, which is really sad because the party was just getting started. So I went upstairs, and then I heard drunken Colin trying to come up. So I went to help him, and I brought him to the bathroom where he puked his brains out. And then I brought him to Alex's room, and I put him to lay down. I saw that his hand was bleeding, so I put a band-aid on it. He said that him and Alex had just been horsing around and he cut his hand.
Where did everybody end up, as you say? And what makes you think Green did it?
Well, before I helped Colin, Veronica and Alex, they were in the kitchen settling, talking about something, and then Veronica left after they had settled whatever they were talking about. And then Plum went to the laundry room and he was talking to himself, which is quite odd. And then Green said that he would go to the bathroom, but I don't remember seeing him while I was there with Colin. I mean, right before you guys busted in, I was in the bathroom fixing my makeup because of the whole fuss with Colin. And
why Green?
I honestly can see Green leading Alex into the laundry room or the bathroom when Plum was in there, or Colin and I, and strangling him with that long phone cord that he keeps around the lounge when everyone is hanging there.
Very interesting. Now for the $1 million question. Why would Green, or anybody for that matter, want to hurt Alex?
Well, Alex owed Green a lot of money for drugs, which he never paid back. But I don't know if that's reason enough to kill someone. But apart from that, I don't know why anyone would hurt him.
Thank you for your help today, Scarlett.
Fucking finally, what took you so long?
Hi, I'm sorry. I have a few questions for you. Maybe you can even leave here soon. Who knows?
Well then, how can I be of assistance?
I want to hear about your night. And I was also wondering where Alex was in all this, because I've been hearing a lot about him.
Alex was doing what Alex does.
And that is?
Being a fucking dickhead.
That's interesting, because I have multiple witnesses that say you're angry at Alex about something. Some might even call that motive for murder. Care to comment?
People are saying that about me? I wouldn't kill him, but I definitely wasn't happy with him.
You mean over him sleeping with your ex?
I mean, you could say that, but you could also say there were exaggerations on both sides.
I see. Can you tell me about Alex's whereabouts and where you were in all this? Please take a seat.
Listen, I didn't kill Alex. Yes, we had our problems, and yes, we hashed it out. But after that, I went out to the lounge and hung out with Indigo until the cops arrived. I mean, from what I saw, Alex spent most of the night out on the porch smoking dope. And then he went inside and had a shot contest with Colin. And then I met him in the kitchen and we argued, but that was it. And then I saw him go into the laundry room with Plum, or at least I think it was Plum.
So you think he was murdered in the laundry room?
Why else would Simon be in there? I mean, I've heard the rumors about how Alex beat him out for a scholarship. And I also heard through the grapevine that Scarlett invited him as a joke. So, maybe something snapped in that poor little kid's mind and he just wanted revenge on Alex. I mean, academics are really important to him.
I'll be sure to ask him about it. Anything else you can tell me?
I mean, if you're looking for a possible weapon, I did see Colin's baseball bat in the lounge, which Plum could have easily used to ambush Alex. Or someone else could have used as a murder weapon.
Interesting theories. Thanks.
Can I go back inside now?
Not until I've separated fact from fiction. Good day, Miss White. Simon Blum?
Detective.
Walk me, Simon.
Okay.
So tell me, are you innocent?
What? No. I mean, yes. I'm innocent of any of the misfortune that happened here tonight.
Simon, people are telling me you did it. You gotta help me out here, bud.
I swear I didn't do it. Tonight was a rough night for me, but I'd never kill anybody.
Rough night? Care to elaborate on that? Or, let me guess, it's because you're invited here as a joke.
Whoa, where'd you hear that from? I got an invite from Scarlett. She's a classmate. When she told me about the party, I thought I'd come check it out.
Did you go to the party so early to confront Alex about stealing that grant from you?
I don't care about the grant anymore. I got a fellowship instead. And besides, I went to the party to talk to a girl I heard would be there.
Who? Come on.
Indigo. I wanted to talk to her when she came back inside, but she didn't seem to notice me. Weird. So I tried to impress her by playing some beer pong, but she seemed more interested in looking for food. So I did notice that Veronica kept glaring at Alex.
You think she did it?
No, I don't think she did. Her feelings were really hurt when Alex got together with her ex-girlfriend, and she acts tough, but really she's gentle. She wouldn't have harmed Alex.
Try talking to Indigo?
Yes, and after that fell flat. I just kept playing beer pong, and I think I did pretty okay. It was actually really fun, and Alex and Colin were pretty chill with me. Not as bad as they seem.
Yeah, I heard you were pretty good.
Oh my gosh, did people say I was good? See, I thought so too. So after beer pong, I was feeling better and a little more confident. So I went to the laundry room to practice saying something to Indigo for when we saw each other again.
You separated from the party just to practice some one-liners?
Yeah, believe it or not. But I do have some piece of information that may help you detect.
I'm all ears.
I found a handgun in the lounge, and I'm pretty sure it was Scarlett's, but I wasn't really sure. And another reason I left the party was because I went out back to throw the gun out the window.
Interesting response.
I didn't know what to do, but what I do know was that when I was in the back, I saw two people carrying someone else from around the back towards the front.
Who are they?
Sorry, detective, I couldn't see who it was.
I think that's everything I need. Come with me, Simon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. It's been a long night, but this mystery is finally at a close. Well, there is only one murderer in this room today. He wasn't alone in this crime. It appears that this murder was not premeditated, but was perhaps an accident that led to a cover-up. But murder is still murder, and that's why it brings me great pleasure to finally arrest the killer and the accomplice to this murder. It was Mr. Green and Veronica in the kitchen with the wine bottle.
Hold on, freeze!
Veronica, you did confront Alex about his past with your ex, but you didn't plan on hurting him. You did anticipate him getting angry with you, and a passing Lance came in your defense and pushed Alex. Alex hit Lance back. That was the final straw, and he already owed Aunt Lance a lot of money. With both your fingerprints on the murder weapon, Veronica went out into the lounge to see if anyone was around to view the murder, with only one passed out Indigo. You guys moved the body outside where Plum saw you, then ran back inside and took your positions as the cops came.